Oh no! I put blush on all my fingers, now I can't pull down my sleeve. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, lovely, fantastic day. Today I am super duper excited to get into the box that I have for you all today for a couple of different reasons. One is that it is the Ipsy Glam Bag Plus for the month of February, which I'm really excited to see what they have in store for us this month. And two, because I just got out of the shower and because I'm doing a try on portion in this video, I haven't put on any moisturizer or anything on my face and I feel like it could crumble into pieces at any moment. So here's to hoping that this box has some lovely moisturizing face products in store for me. Anyway, so this box right here is different than the regular Ipsy. This is the fancy version. So basically this is a $25 Ipsy box that comes with full-size beauty products, which is very nice. This is something that you would typically, I think, have to be put on a waiting list for. I know that I was on the waiting list for a very long time for it. And instead of swapping my Ipsy with this guy, I think I added this like in addition to it. So now I get like 4 Ipsy things total every month, which is probably excessive. But anyway, let's go ahead and hop on into this. My face can't take the crumbling dryness anymore, so I gotta see what's in here. All right, right here on top, we have a little pamphlet that is gonna tell us everything inside of the box. So I'm gonna set that to the side so no surprises are ruined. I think I was trying to say surprises and spoilers in the same word, and that just didn't work out for me. Oh, is that a moisturizer? Oh my. Okay, so the very first thing that we're gonna look at here is from Tony Moly, and this is the Chalk Green Tea Watery Essence. Contains 100% pure green tea fermented extract. That's something incredibly different. I'm hoping it's some form of moisturizer. Very excited to see what this is going to look and smell like. Ooh, the antioxidant hydrating essence that delivers moisture deep into the skin fast. That's what I'm looking for. We're gonna do it right now. So here is the outer packaging. Again, of course, this is full size, and this comes with 55 mils. I do not know what that means, but looks like a good size to me. Oh, I was expecting it to be green. Oh, and I was expecting it to smell terrible, but that doesn't smell bad at all. Wow, that really is incredibly watery. It came out kind of like a white lotion and very quickly like dissipated to almost water. Oh yeah. Oh, it tingles. Okie dokie, so it feels very nice to have some type of moisturizing element on my skin. Does it sting a little bit? Yup. But at least it's moisturizing, so I'll give it that. But a very interesting product, and I'm super happy it was in the box. Next up here, we have something from Tarte, and this is something I don't think I've ever seen from them before. This is a Dream Big Amazonian Clay palette. I don't know if it's a eyeshadow palette. Yes, it is. It has very cute packaging on the outside, and I'm hoping that the inside palette kind of looks like that gold and blue. Oh, it does. Wow, it's incredibly reflective. You can see all my little lights in my camera and everything, but this is very pretty. Oh, okay. Because the packaging was this way, I expected it to like lift up like that. It does not. It opens up like this. Oh, it smells nice. It smells a little bit like chocolate, which I was not expecting, and the colors are very pretty as well. You have some nice like plummy purples and some neutrals, a little shimmer going on over here, and some mattes, but I'm excited to try it out. All right, next up in here, we have something from NYX Professional Makeup. This is the Sweet Cheeks Blush Palette. I personally really haven't tried too many NYX products before, but I'm interested in seeing what this is like. Tiny little stickers are just, there we go. My palette's looking a little bit dusty and kind of beat up. Hopefully none of these shades are broken. It doesn't look like it. So here we have a huge range of like blush shades and potentially like highlighters. We got some real pinks. We got some oranges, a little bit of like a darker mauve. And then down here we have some shimmery shades, a really like pink shimmer and then a gold shimmer. So these are interesting. I wonder if they're eye safe because these could make some pretty eyeshadows as well. I think my personal favorites for blushes, this one's pretty dark, but I think it's a really pretty color. And then maybe this one over here for something a bit lighter. So yeah, we'll see how this works out. All right, next up here, we have a lipstick from Finding Ferdinand. And I actually did a video review at one point, I think, on Finding Ferdinand. They allow you, if I'm thinking of the right place, I might be entirely wrong here, but I'm pretty sure they let you like create your own lipstick. So I went in and like formulated my own lipstick and said what shade I wanted and all that kind of stuff. Mine didn't turn out fantastically. It was a little bit waxy, so I'm excited to see what one of their just regular lipsticks is like. Oh, okay. I got mine in the shade Nob Hill Red, and let's see what that looks like. I will have to say, for some reason, I think the packaging might have been scooted around quite a bit. It's a little bit scratched up, and the lipstick itself also has like some little gashes in it. Alrighty, so it's pretty creamy and pretty pigmented. You might have to build it up just a little bit. It's definitely going to be more of like a glossy finish, not like a matte or anything. So, you know, I'm interested in giving them another try. I'm gonna wipe this off my hand before it gets all over my semi-white sweater. Not that I should really be too concerned about it. This is the same sweatshirt that I spilled coffee on 2 times in one day and then tried to wash it at work and then dry it with a hairdryer and then burned it with said hairdryer. This is plastic. Why am I trying to use this as a wipe? Ooh, okay, I think I found my favorite thing already inside of the box. So the last thing I have in here, which I think it might end up being my favorite thing, I don't even know yet, but this is from It Cosmetics, and we have like what looks to be kind of a flat top, potentially foundation brush here, and I am very, very excited. It Cosmetics brushes are quite expensive. Oh yes, it is. It says this is the Heavenly Luxe Flat Top Buff. I wish I could speak real words. Flat Top Buffing Foundation Brush number 6. This I'm very, very excited about. I was a little bit, I hate to say a little bit disappointed with this box thus far, but I think this might be my favorite thing. So this is cute, kind of a little stubby guy, not too long or anything. It's very, very soft, nicely, densely packed. This I'm very excited about. Seems like it's going to be super duper soft. I was proud of myself for remembering to wet my beauty sponge before I started this video, but I don't even need it now because I'm going to be using this today. Feels good. All right, so I'm going to quickly go ahead and go through this little pamphlet here and tell you guys the prices of everything that I received today, and we'll do a little addition and see the value of this box. So the very first thing is the Sweet Cheeks blush palette, which is valued at $20. Then we have the Tarte Double Duty Dream Big eyeshadow palette, which is valued at $30. Seems like it might be a little bit on the expensive side. Then we have the Nob Hill Finding Ferdinand lipstick, which is valued at $30. And I haven't tried it on my lips yet, but just from the swatch, I personally do not know if I would spend $30 on this. I'll see. I just feel like maybe not. Then we have the It Cosmetics Heavenly Flat Top Buffing Foundation Brush, which is valued at $48. And then finally the Tony Moly The Chalk Chalk Green Tea Watery Essence, which is $27. Let's do just a little simple addition here. I say simple addition as I pull up my calculator because I can't do it in my head. Alright, so that brings my total here to $155 for everything inside of this box. And I personally, so far before I try anything out, I'm not 100% happy with everything in the box, but that's just from like my initial impression. Definitely 100% the thing I'm most excited about is this It Cosmetics brush, and it is $48, so that is like almost double the price of the box, so that I'm happy with. But yeah, let's just go ahead and jump out into the try-on portion so I can actually get to test all these things out. Alright, so I just went ahead and scooted myself in really quickly here. Let me dig out my mirror from the mess that is around it. Alright, so really quickly, the first thing I'm going to do is prime. I received this Hey Honey primer, I think in my last Ipsy Glam Bag Plus, and I've been using it ever since then. And I do like it. It feels really nice on the skin, so that's what I'm going to start out with today. I guess I should take off my glasses. Or did I get this in a boxy luxe? I don't know. Very confusing. Hard to keep track. Alrighty, then I'm going to use the same disgusting brush I've been using for the past couple of days to put on my foundation. Because, yeah, I'm very low on it, and like the cheapskate in me just really doesn't want to buy anymore. Alright, and now I'm going to try out this It Cosmetics brush. I typically do not use a brush to put on my foundation, but I am excited to see how this $48 brush operates. It's not as stiff as I was expecting it to be. I haven't used too many foundation brushes, but the ones that I have used before are just a little bit more stiff. I literally cannot see my face right now, so I'm going to have to get out a handheld mirror. I think one of the reasons I don't normally use a brush to apply my foundation is because my nose, like, it doesn't stick to it. The foundation does not like to stick to my nose, so I have to use a beauty blender and kind of like just dab it onto it, because if I smear at all, it just comes right off. This, however, doesn't seem to be wiping off my nose too bad, so I like that. Alright, so I feel like that gave me a pretty decently smooth application. Some of like my more intense little pimples here aren't exactly covered up, but you know, I think these are just the pimples that won't quit. It would take probably cement or something to actually cover them up, so I'm happy with how this applied. So really quickly, I'm going to go ahead and set my face, probably do some eyebrows, that kind of stuff, and then I'll be right back to try out the NYX cheek palette. Alright, you guys, so my face is bronzed to the best of my ability, which isn't fantastic, but there it is. So the next thing I'm gonna do is test out this little NYX palette here. We have several different blush shades, and then I guess these are highlighters because they're pretty shimmery, or maybe they're just shiny blushes. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure if either of these are gonna work on my personal skin as blushes. They might work as like a blush topper perhaps. This little pink one I might give a try like as a highlight, but we'll see how that ends up looking. Okay, for the blush though, I think I'm gonna pick, I don't know. Maybe I should just go like super classic pink down here in the corner. Is that working? I can't see. Okay, I think that's showing up a bit. Just add a little bit of rosiness to the cheeks. I'm just gonna take some of the shimmery pink and use it kind of as like a blush topper, not so much as like a highlighter, just to give the cheeks a bit of shimmer. I'll get you guys some real quick swatches of the other brushes. Oh no, I put blush on all my fingers. Now I can't pull down my sleeve. So here are the rest of these shades swatched. I actually really like this one down here. This is the darker one in the palette. I thought it might be a little bit too dark, but I really like that color. But they are very pretty blush shades. They might be a little bit on like the patchy chalky side. So this is something I might have to play around with a little bit more, but let's move on to the next thing. What's the next thing? Alright, now I'm going to move on to the eyeshadow, and again, I don't know if it's just me, but does eyeshadow really stress anybody else out? Especially when I'm testing something new, never tried it before, I just get very nervous. I also just happen to not be the best at eyeshadow, so every time I'm like, alright, it's eyeshadow time, and the inside I'm like, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. But anyway, we're about to move on into the eyeshadow. So this is the Dream Big Tarte palette. Again, never heard of this. The shades in here do look pretty. We have This Is It, All In, Go For It, You Can, Happening. Okay, that's all the fingers I have right now. And those are very pretty. Then we have Hustle, Ambitious, and No Clean Fingers, Risk Takers. So those are also pretty looking. Whoa, whoa, okay. Was not expecting that from Hustle. That's incredibly pigmented. But yeah, so there's just like a little glimpse at what these look like in these very terrible swatches. I literally cannot get my sleeve any further up my arm. I would show you better swatches, but I physically cannot move the sleeve up anymore. So I think the first thing I'm gonna do is take Ambitious, which is a very like pale color, and just apply it all over the lid. Oh, there's a mirror in here. And this shade is just like literally the color of my particular skin tone. It's also very soft. So I'm gonna take Go For It on a fluffy brush and use this kind of like as a transition shade. Okay. Alright, so yeah, I think I'm gonna take this Hustle shade. It has kind of like little, oh, it's very fallouty. It has a little like green and purpley shimmers in it, but I guess I'm gonna put this here. Oh, okay, it just basically is black. It's just black now. I'm gonna take some concealer here and I'm gonna do a little thing in the center, kind of like a little bit more than halfway across my lid. Blink, don't blink, don't blink. Oh, there's so much concealer in my eyelashes right now. Ah! Okay, and on that, I'm gonna take a shiny shade while trying not to blink. Let's go for this You Can. And we're gonna dab that on there. Oh my gosh, how can one person get so much concealer in their eyelashes? Did anybody else realize that I was holding this huge heavy mirror while I had this in my hand, which has a mirror on it? Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go in with my finger now into Hustle and push, that's not a word, and push this into that darkened area a little bit and kind of like blend those two together, kind of. All right, I also grabbed some of this little like Stila glitter stuff, which is super pretty. This is in the shade Kitten Karma. I wanted something a little bit more goldy, but this is all I could find. So I'm just going to kind of like pop this on top of that gold, just ever so slightly. All right, I'm also going to smoke out that bottom lash with some black. Okay, so that's what I have so far. This is a very dramatic look for Wednesday afternoon. All right, so I'm going to quickly add some mascara here. I thought about doing lashes for about 3.4 seconds and then remembered it was a Wednesday afternoon. Why would I put myself through that much pain to just stay in my house. Hopefully guys, I hope it's actually recording this time because I filmed this section at least 4 times without actually pressing record, so hopefully the little thing's going. Alright, anyway, since the last time I've seen you, I've just had buckets of fun. I did finish this eye with some struggle. I also had to remove all the makeup off my nose and my under eyes because of all the little black fleckies that came down. I do kind of like how it looks, at least from a distance. Up close, especially over here, you can definitely see a little bit of blending issues, but I think it looks pretty good overall. This look will probably definitely look better with some big old flappy lashes, but as I might have mentioned, it is Wednesday, my dudes, and I don't feel like putting myself through that much excruciating pain. So anyway, there's the finished eyes. The very last thing we have to do is put on the lipstick. Oh, that is somewhere around here. Okay, here we go. So this is the Finding Ferdinand lipstick in the shade Knob Hill Red, and let's see how this looks together. Oh, it looks hot pink. All right, you guys, so here is the lipstick applied, and I don't know, for some reason I'm just not a fan of their lipstick formulas. This feels kind of like grainy, not really creamy and smooth. I feel like it's gonna be kind of messy. I had a hard time getting a like clean line around my lips. I don't know, it's not my favorite lipstick, and I definitely don't think it would be worth $30. If you really enjoy this brand, please let me know down below in the comments. I would love to hear what you think about it, but for me, it's just not my kind of lipstick. All right, you guys, so that was everything for my Ipsy Glam Bag Plus unboxing. This video has taken me ages, just ages to film, so we'll see how long it takes me to get it edited up to you guys. Hopefully not too long, but please let me know down below in the comments what you guys thought about this box. This was definitely not my favorite, unfortunately, but let me know what you guys thought down below in the comments. I would love to hear all of your thoughts and opinions. What do you think about the box itself? Do you think it's worth it? Do you like what I put on my face? Do you not? Just whatever you want to tell me. You can leave it down below in the comments. And yeah, that is all I have for you guys today, so just thank you so very much for watching. Please go ahead and subscribe if you wouldn't mind. It would mean the absolute world to me. And I just hope you guys have a wonderful, lovely, fantastic day, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye! There's black eyeshadow literally all over. It's up my nose. How'd you get up there?